I can do this shit again. I don't give a fuck. I don't give two fucks. You're a goyim because you see this fucking thumbnail. You see this title. And you're like, funny video, let me click. You're fucking retarded. And this is a video for the 0.001% of people who actually fucking listen. Who actually will do something, who aren't actual goyim. Believe it or not, they're not goyim. They're in this weird category. But you're a goyim because there's nothing authentic to you. There's nothing real about you. Everything I look at when I look at you, it's just fake. It's a persona. There's no you. Like, what are you? I look at you and you're fucking a goy. You're fat. You're ugly. Look at me. I'm perfect. I'm fucking gorgeous. And then I look at you and you're fucking disgusting. You're a slob. You have no pride in yourself. You're goyim because you wake up and the first thing you do in the morning when you wake up is you look at your fucking phone. You look at your phone. You want a dopamine hit. You want to see what the latest trend is. You want to have that mainstream media flowing through you. You the first thing you wake up in the fucking morning, dude, in the morning, is pick up a fucking phone instead of being fucking grateful. You pick up a phone and you scroll through TikTok. Instead of washing your fucking ugly face and brushing your disgusting teeth, you pick up a fucking phone. That is why you're a goyim. You're literally a goy cattle. Like, you have no soul. Like, I'm talking to you, you have no soul, dude. Wake up, you have no soul. There's something wrong with you. There's no lights. I look into your eyes, there's no lights in there. The light, nobody's home. You're going because you wake up, you brush your teeth, and you look in the mirror and you can't even fucking bear to look at yourself. You're so fucking ugly. You're goyim because all that regret, all that past weighs you down. You can't even bear to look at yourself in the fucking mirror when you brush your teeth. You brush your teeth like this. You're fucking pathetic. You're pathetic. You're a goyim. A synonymous with pathetic is goyim. They're one and the same. You're literally a goy cattle. You look in the mirror and you're fucking disgusted by what you see. You can't even take your shirt off in the pool, bro. That's why you're a goyim. You're goyim because there is nothing to you. You live off of mainstream media. You go with the flow, the tides of emotion. The ocean, think of the ocean. The ocean is crashing. It's hectic. There's especially there's a storm in the ocean brewing. It's hard to stay above the surface. The emotions, the waves crashing. You think that by being this wholesome chud, this wholesome little guy that with no real opinion or the political right opinion, with no authenticity, that it's gonna save you from a mountain of stress if I just go with the waves, if I just watch my goy ball, my soccer, if I just stay with the times, if I'm in touch with mainstream media, if I'm not, I don't want to be out of touch. I want to be with the lingo. I want to be Riz. I want to be skibbity. I want to be looks maxing. I don't want to be jester maxing. I want to be goy maxing. That's why you're a goy. Because there's nothing authentic about you. There's nothing. I don't even give a fuck about your name. You're just NPC 1000 because you have the same idea. Oh, I love this goy ball. It's right about the time, the season of football, ain't it, buddy? The Packers are playing again. Think they'll make the Super Bowl? Who's going to win the World Series? Who's going to take home the trophy? There's nothing real about you. Your emotions are dictated by the outside world. You're angry. You're sad. You're happy because this and that. Oh, my favorite Hollywood actor said this. He's so funny. You're fucking a goyim. You're a goy. You are literally, there's no soul. There's no soul. You're pathetic. You're a goy. Everything comes from the outside world. There's a spirit of the times. Everybody's happy about this movie, and so are you. Everybody's mad about this movie, and so are you. You've never once decided to be against the waves. You never once decided to, hey, let me not just stay here floating with the waves. Let me actually walk up. That seems like too much work, you know? You're always with the waves of emotion, of time, the spirit of the times, the zeitgeist. You never, ever want to be against the grain. That's why you're a goyim. You're literally a goyim because of that. Everything comes from the outside. You're always consuming media, TikTok and doom scrolling and YouTube and Instagram and Snapchat and all these things. It's always coming from the outside in, and it's always just, you're filling yourself up with this shit. The first thing you do in the morning is fill yourself up with shit. You're full of shit. You're full of horse shit. You're full of horse shit. You're full of shit. You're consuming all these things. That's why you're a goyim. Because God forbid you feel fucking any other emotion besides happy. I gotta have dopamine. I gotta scroll. God forbid you fucking put the phone down. God forbid you just sit there in fucking silence. You go to the gym with fucking music. You go to work and you play fucking music in your car. You take a shower and you're playing music. Kill nigga, motherfuck nigga, fight bitch. Listen to all this goy fucking trash. You go to the store and you're listening to music. You're walking around with your name brand clothes, your fucking AirPods. You're a fucking goy. You're literally a goyim. There's nothing about you that's ever authentic or real, true to your personality. There's nothing. You don't have no personality, bro. What the fuck are you? Like, what are you? I'm looking at you and you're the fucking abomination. You're the fucking, you're just fucking a creature. You're just a machine. Like, you're just this fucking, I look at you and you're a fucking just abomination from I have no mouth and I must scream. That's what you are. You're just this blob of fucking flesh. You're disgusting. You're disgusting to look at, dude. You really are. You're disgusting. You have nothing. You have nothing. You have to listen to music. You have to listen to music when you're cooking. You're just a fucking goy. You consume all this shit. Oh, my Hollywood actor made this movie. You're a fucking goyim because you watch Hollywood movies. You're a goyim because your liberal parents fucking are excited to watch Hollywood movies with you. Let's go watch this Hollywood movie in our fucking shitty neighborhood filled with immigrants. Ain't that fun, son? You're a fucking goyim. God forbid you fucking step back from the world and just think for a fucking second. There is no inner life with you. You don't think in your mind ever, dude. You never think in your fucking mind. You're like, let me let me form an original opinion on something. Let me feel this for just a second. Oh, my cat died. Let me take a picture. What the fuck, dude? You're a fucking psycho. You're literally a goyim because you cannot stop simping. Oh my gosh, she's so pretty. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, she's so hot. Oh my gosh, she's so pretty. Oh my gosh, I need her. Oh my gosh, this and that. Oh, have you seen the movie Obsession? It's about a girl. You constantly just wanna you just fantasize over this woman, and you just need to text her. You need to look at her pictures of Instagram. You just can't stop looking through Instagram and liking all the fucking bikini photos. Oh my gosh, she's so fucking fat. The BBL. You're fantasizing. You're a goyim because you're obsessing over having sex. You see the bikini, you're like, oh my god, you're drooling. There's literally drool coming down. I see the fucking drool when you're scrolling through TikTok. When you're scrolling through Instagram. You're liking all the fucking thirst traps and the bikini photos, the beach photos. You're a fucking goyim, bro. You're a goyim. Because you're literally obsessed. Oh my gosh, she's so hot. You're fucking a faggot, goyim. Because God forbid you can't just have like a fucking second to not obsess about a woman or think about a woman. Oh my gosh. God created you. He sculpted you into this fucking beautiful image. And you said, fuck no, I don't want this. I want to obsess over this lower, pathetic life form. You're a goyim. Because you obsess over this life form that's underneath you. Low on the totem pole. Below you on the food chain. Below you on the food pyramid. You put this void above you on this fucking... This... You put him above you. On this pedestal. And you just worship them. Like they're on your shrine and you're just worshiping them. Oh my gosh. I would never say anything bad. You're fucking disgusting goyim. You're a goyim. Because you would do anything to get her. You'd sell out all your morals. You'd do anything to just be with her. You're a fucking goyim. You're a fucking goy. Because you won't have a fucking original opinion. You'd have no semblance of authenticity to you. You can't even fucking say what's on your mind because you're too scared. To scare the hoes. You don't want to scare the hoes. You don't want to scare her. You can't. What would she think? Oh my gosh, I should do this. Oh, I can't do that. You're a fucking goyim. You're a goy. Because you chose to be a goy. You chose to simp for a bitch who's getting fucked by me. You're a goyim. You're literally a goy. You're a goy, dude. You just can't. You just can't. You put her on a pedestal and you're just a fucking goy. You're a goy, dude. You're a goy. You're literally a goyim. You're a goyim because there's literally no boundary. There's no line. You never drew a line in the sand and saying, you can't cross this. I'll never do this. You have no boundary. There's nothing to you. You're a fucking goyim. You're a goy. You're a goyim, bro. Because all your fucking opinions come from somebody else and you've never drawn your own fucking boundary, and that would be too much. I can't say that. That's way too much. No, I can't do that. I can't do this. It's okay if they do this and that. It's fine. It's okay. I'm just gonna stress out about it and maybe hold a grudge. You're a fucking goyim. You're a goy. You're a goy because you work your shitty 9 to 5 every single fucking day. 7 to 5 every single fucking day. And you're okay with that because you're a goyim. Listening to music on the way there. You're okay with that. I look you in your eyes. I can't even have a conversation with you. You're going because I have a conversation with you have a conversation with someone like me and you fucking anxious. You start shutting down. Your machine isn't working anymore. Because God forbid you sit in silence for a fucking second in a conversation. God forbid there's a pause in a conversation. Oh, he said something I've never heard before. That's a little bit weird. He's a little bit. You're a fucking goyim, bro. You're a goy. Because I can't relate to goyim. I can't even relate to you. Our conversation isn't normal because I can't relate to you and you can't relate to me. You're a fucking goy. You're a goyim. You're a goyim because you're content. You wake up in your shitty apartment, roach-infested apartment. The apartment where there's mold in the air vents, where there's roaches coming out of the air vents. The apartment you wake up to every single fucking day, where if I fucking lifted up the rug, the carpet, and there's probably maggots and roaches and shit underneath it because it's never been washed. In your apartment, shitty fucking apartment, where the refrigerator was there when you got there, and it came with a washer and dryer and a dishwasher. And you're going because every single day you wake up to that and you're okay with it, and you're like, oh, I can't wait to just go to work, get money, live with my girlfriend, come home, play games, go to sleep, do it again. You're going because that is your life. You never ever once thought for a second, maybe I can do better. Because when you thought about it, it was too hard. It broke your fucking pathetic little heart. Your girlfriend doesn't even live with you, bro. You live by yourself in your shitty one-bedroom apartment where the fucking neighbor upstairs is always annoying. And the fucking minorities playing loud-ass music every fucking night. 24/7, and it smells like weed, and you go outside and there's fucking cats. Mangy, disgusting cats. Mangy dogs. And there's a crackhead outside the fucking fence. And you sweat, you stress out every fucking day at work, and you're over the grill flipping the fucking burgers, and you're in the cash register, and you sweat every fucking day, and you come home to that piece of shit. You're a goyim. You're literally a fucking goy. And you scroll through this video and you watch it and you realize I'm a fucking goy. You're a goy. You're a goyim, bro. You're fucking pathetic. You're goyim because you're literally okay with just living and dying in the same place. You're like, yeah, I can do this job. I can live in this shitty apartment. You're a fucking goyim. You're goyim because none of this is making sense to you. It's not making sense. Everything I'm saying just does not make sense to you. It's like you're drooling there. It's like you, everything you do, it's like, hello, sir, wake up. Hello, sir. Oh, my bad. Oh, you wanted the triple meat burger with or without bacon? Like, shut the fuck up, you goyim. Daydreaming at your job. Like the goyim you are. You little fucking goyim. You pathetic goyim. You're a goyim because all that stress, God forbid, all that stress from work, you have to think about it for a fucking second. You're a goyim. You're literally a cattle. You're literally a fucking NPC. Because it's just too hard for you. You can't It's not realistic. It's like all this materialism. It's just what you are. You with your fucking Nintendo Switch smiling. You on Reddit. Like the keyboard warrior you are. On Twitter, on 4chan, all this fucking retarded online shit. The goyim, the goynet, the goy media. Where people, there's fake bots, there's not even authentic motherfuckers, there's other goyim like you who are posting their shitty, unfiltered opinion, and you're just consuming. It's all that shit that's being thrown into the ether, and you're just consuming all that shit, and you're taking it to heart, and you're raging over it, being a keyboard warrior. You're a goyim, bro. That's your life. You're literally a goyim. You're a goy. You're literally a goyim. Because none of this is making sense to you. Like, wake up. Wake up. Are you there? Knock, knock. Is anyone home? Like, what the fuck, dude? You're a goyim. And for the 1%, the 0.1% of people who actually fucking get angry or feel something, like you're pissed off and you're like, the one thought that should go through your mind is, that's not true. That's not true. That's how you fucking should feel. That's how you should feel. That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. The other goys are just laughing. They logged off long time ago before you and I. They're not even. I look at you and there's nothing there. It's just like a fucking blob. I look in your eyes and I see nothing. You look in my eyes and you're fucking afraid. You're like trembling. You're anxious all of a sudden. You just can't. You need to leave. Because it's a mirror of how fucking pathetic you are being held up to your face. Fucking goyim. You're a goyim because none of this is making sense to you. Because your girlfriend's getting fucked right now. You're a goyim. You should be mad. You should be angry. She is. She's left you a long time ago, buddy. Just the same way you half-heartedly had that relationship, had that friendship. You half-heartedly did your job. You half-heartedly talked to this one person. You half-heartedly decided to do this and that. She's half-heartedly with you, dude. She's already 1 foot out the door. She's half-heartedly getting dicked down every fucking night. She doesn't even live with you, bro. She's cheating on you at 24/7, you little goy, you little goyim. She's getting blacked every weekend. She's getting blacked out drunk. Doesn't remember cheating on you, bro. I'm not cheating on you. She's cheating on you, dude. She's cheating on you, little goy. Trauma. You should be angry. It should make you pissed off. Because you're okay with your fucking suboptimal, your average fucking girl, your mid fucking lifestyle. You're a goyim. You're literally a goyim. You're okay with it. Oh, I just can't. I can't just sit by myself. It's so hard to be alone. God forbid you just fucking alone for a month or two. God forbid you're just in silence for a month or two. It's just too much. Fucking just a second of being alone for a second. You fucking little goyim. You need something. You need somebody to help you, to hold your hand. You need your mommy. You're fucking goyim. You're a goyim. You're literally a goy. You're a goyim. You need to be deported. You're a goyim. She's out the door, bro. She's out the door. You're a goyim. I don't make the rules, man. She's a goyim. You're a goyim. Getting fucked by someone like me. Nah, fuck no, just kidding. Never, ever. Fucking goyim. You're fucking pathetic. Never entertain the thought. You goyim. Gosh. You are literally a goy because God made the most beautiful story, the most analogous story, and the most allegory story, the most metaphor, literal story, most poetic story, analogous story. And you decided not to listen to it. You heard it, and you decided not to listen to it. You're a goyim. You're literally a goy. The craziest story of all. The most epic story. Literal story, poetic story, the epic, the great epic God created. And like the little goy you are, never listened. Just got the Bible sitting on your shelf, collecting dust. It's just too much for you. Yep. Too much for you to think. For one fucking second. For 1 second. You're going on because you proceeded to believe in your disgusting little pagan religion, whatever the fuck it is. Your little turban wearing, sandal wearing, disgusting sand people religion. You're a Muslim. You went to yoga one time out of the week. You go once a week. And now you're this fucking Zen Buddhist. That's why you're a goyim. Because there's nothing. It's nothing to you. The greatest story of all creation. All of fucking creation. God sending his son down to die. It doesn't even enter your ear. You don't listen. A great story about love, sacrifice, and mercy. It's never been done before. Just all makes sense. And you're goyim because it doesn't make sense to you. Everything that I'm saying doesn't make sense to you because you're a fucking goyim. You're a goyim. You're a goyim because I said so. Ah!
Hello, goyim!